Alright guys, so let's do another bonus all signs reading. I don't know, I'm feeling the wave, the energy today, and I was like, what the heck no. Bonus readings. Bonuses all around. So let's tap into your energy. Let's see what's going on, gangstas. What is the current energy for the collective? Arcturians. Feeling safe, wisdom keepers, and concern for others. The third eye, visions, manifesting, and meditation. What are you manifesting? I'm feeling really called to that pulsing of power, right? Coming from the brain that looks like a heart, right? It's kind of funny because I often tell people a Pisces was born with two hearts instead of a brain and a heart. And Aquarius was born with two brains instead of a brain and a heart. And this feels like that energy of being born with two hearts, you know? So, let's see about it. I'm going to use my thoughts deck. Interesting. Interesting as fuck. Okay, so in my first all signs reading today, the first card that came out was the Princess of Wands, right? So much fire energy today. The first card coming out on your reading is the Prince of Wands in reverse, followed up by the Queen of Wands, right? Which was the last card of that reading. Then we have Seven of Wands and the Hierophant in reverse. Now, if I had to guess, I would say yo ass is a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And I think I'm going to read this as such because literally almost all the energy except for this Taurus card at the end is fire energy. So, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this is your reading, fire guys. I have not done a collective like 3 sign reading like this before, but literally I'm seeing it, so I'm doing it. I know you're a fire sign. I know who this message is for is a fire sign. Prince of Wands in reverse, right? I feel like typically the first card out is the energy I'm reading for. However, I'm feeling this energy of this is who you're dealing with, right? And I feel like this is somebody from your recent past. Because I feel this strong pull to the third eye and the Queen of Wands, right? So really the first energy that came out would be this, you know? And so tapping into this, I feel like the Queen of Wands is clarifying that. Just from my own perspective here. Prince of Wands in reverse tells me that you were dealing with somebody who is full of shit and immature, right? Somebody who just lies and just, you know, whatever. They're just a shitty person. Queen of Wands tells me that you're the opposite. You're very mature. You live your truth. You're a leader in your own right. Seven of Wands tells me you chose a different path than dealing with this energy, because with the Hierophant in reverse, it's like they just refuse to learn or grow or, be better. It's like they chose to just stay in that shitty energy. And you're like, why? Why would you choose to be shitty, right? Some people actually do. And that's weird as fuck to me. So, Prince of Wands in reverse, who are you dealing with? Fuck. Okay, yeah. So, Ten of Wands in reverse. This was somebody who you've let it go. This cycle has ended, yes. But this is somebody who was a burden to you, right? And you felt like you needed to be relieved of this burden. Like, this was somebody who just fucking weighed you down. You're like, you don't even match my energy. What are you doing? Queen of Wands. Let's talk about you a bit. Prince of Swords in reverse to the Two of Cups. Yeah, so naturally, they don't want to break up with you. They want to make this work, right? This feels like a love connection. I don't feel that energy coming from you of wanting to make this work, though. With the Seven of Wands, it's like you're looking for a new path, right? This doesn't even necessarily have to be romantic. This could literally be just a friend whose energy is just like a burden to you. You're like, dude, I literally can't. All you do is lie. You're full of shit. I don't like you. And they're like, but no, we're a great team. Da 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 da. And you're like, no, we're really not. I'm a great team without you. So, Seven of Wands. What's this new path you choose? Lord help me. Alright. Nine of Discs. You decide your focus is on your wish fulfillment. Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you don't want any truce with this individual. You don't want to make it right. You don't want to fix it. You don't want resolution. You're done. Because they're debaucherous, right? Seven of Cups. They're debaucherous. And you have options. Why would you waste your goddamn time? Knight of Discs in reverse. It's like you were waiting on this individual to show up or to, like, take action or do anything. And I just see this, like, all talk. Like, there's just nothing really coming out of them. With the Hierophant in reverse, you see them as somebody who doesn't learn or grow or mature at all. Like, you're just like, they stay so fucking stuck. No clarifiers for that. It's like, that one is clear as fuck, okay? There's a lot of minor arcana here, which indicates to me that this is like a side quest. This is not anything really meaningful in the long run, and this is something that you should probably just drop. It's not helping you at all. In fact, it's distracting you from your purpose and your plan and your everything here. So, what is your advice from Spirit moving on? What are you moving towards, right? You're moving away from this. What are you moving towards? Six of Cups. Pleasure, right? It literally says pleasure at the bottom of that cup. Also, that's getting in touch with your inner child and feeling free and safe in that. Then with the Sun card coming out, there's no reverse meaning, so I'm going to flip it the way that it should be read. Leo energy. showing up. This is telling me that you're walking right into your prosperity and abundance. This will throw you right back onto your track where you're meant to go. Four of Cups in reverse. It's like there's kind of a need to like sacrifice a sense of luxury or getting out of your comfort zone. That's what I'm seeing here. You need to get out of your comfort zone. Five of Wands, right? This is like, there's like conflict within you and you need to resolve that. Why is there conflict? Let's clarify that. Conflict. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is you, dude. With the Nine of Wands in reverse, the conflict is finding the strength in yourself to pursue this, to walk away from what doesn't serve you, right? Eight of Swords, the conflict is seeing a situation for what it actually is and not what you wish it to be. Ten of Cups is embracing what is divinely meant for you. Three of Cups. This is about abundance, right? This is also connections made through like work or could be a roommate, whatever. It's a connection made through money in some way. With the Six of Swords, I see this energy of like trying to figure somebody out, or try in the discovery state of trying to. Yeah, you're trying to figure somebody out. Four of Wands, but a cycle has to complete for you to get close to this energy that you're trying to move towards, right? The Adjustment card and the Trump cards are saying, you know, you don't need to make any adjustments, just kind of go with it. Just follow your intuition, your instincts about your situation. What is this Ten of Cups? What is your wish fulfillment? Your happiness? What is it that you're moving towards? Everybody's wish fulfillment is different. Two of Discs in reverse. It's like saying you've already made up your mind. You've already decided what this looks like. And it looks like with the Ten of Discs, kind of everything, right? You're getting the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Discs, which require endings and new beginnings. You actually have 10, 10, 10, because we have Ten of Wands also. And that's really saying, like, that's endings and new beginnings in your mind, body, and spirit. You know, that's quite deep. Your new beginning is emotional wealth, financial stability. It's wish fulfillment. It is what you imagine happily ever after, and that's what you're walking towards. But you have to walk away from this. Any immature energy that isn't learning or growing, you have to take a hint and just kind of be like, you know what, people get to choose to grow on their own, and if they ain't doing that, then you get to choose to walk the fuck away, right? Oh. Five of Swords. The Emperor in reverse. Yeah, this conflict card keeps coming back up. Somebody's gonna try to bring you conflict, and I feel like it's this false Emperor, this Prince of Swords in reverse. Looks to me like you're getting your wish fulfillment, and they're getting shit. The Emperor in reverse is also Aries energy, right? We're really tapping into that fire, dude. So, Five of Swords. What happens to you in regards to this conflict. The Hermit, you could be a Virgo. You could choose to self-isolate, to avoid it. The Moon, Pisces energy, there's something being discovered here, especially with the Sun and the Moon showing up. That's illumination. What's being discovered? Well, it tells me what happens. With the Eight of Wands and the Death card, Scorpio energy, it's saying that very quickly this situation comes to an end. This conflict comes to an end. This cycle comes to an end. Very quickly. But what is the Moon? What's being discovered here? There's a truth being illuminated. The truth is, with the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Swords in the upright, this individual, is specifically, blocking your blessings and your happiness. It's like that's literally what they want, right? With the Tower showing up, that's what makes this fall apart. It's like there's an energy here that has been rooting for your failure, right? Rooting for you to not be able to have your wish fulfillment or your happiness. They create a wall for you. And this is why the Tower hits, and it's like you start seeing the truth of that situation. Why would they do that? The Fool. Because they're a damn fool. That's why they would do it. They're an asshole. Also, I feel like they do it because you take leaps of faith. Because you're not afraid to follow your intuition. Because you decide to walk away from this situation or not be burdened by it. They try to block you. Seven of Discs tells me that they'll fail in that and trying to block you. Five of Cups in reverse tells me that they'll be met with a lot of disappointment. You know, their efforts will all be in vain, right? That they're going to be the ones left out in the dust here because they have bad intentions, right? The Universe card is showing up, right? The Universe card always kind of shows up when the universe has been trying to kind of convey a message to you, but you're not really receiving it or you haven't picked up the signs. With the Queen of Discs in reverse, it's really telling you you need to let this energy go. You need to drop this. Two of Wands, I know that you're like at a crossroads about this because there's like this energy of like, well, what if this, what if that? Like, I feel like a lot of questioning, and the universe is like, well, why are you questioning? I'm telling you, you need to get out of this situation. if, if doors start opening up for you, don't hesitate to walk through them. You know, that's my best advice. I would never hesitate to walk through a door opened up for me. Ace of Discs tells me that you're being pushed to embark on a new cycle, a new beginning, a new something. Six of Discs tells me that this will bring you a lot of success, right? Dropping this energy, making that decision, being decisive in it. Like, I see opportunities opening up for you, and you need to not be that person who puts up with so many excuses that you fail to take opportunities that are there in place to free you from this situation. um, the art card is showing up. You need to tap into your natural talents and abilities. That's something that you need to start investing more of yourself in. Ace of Swords, this is where you're going to have your breakthrough in your natural talents. Princess of Wands, I see this energy of you could be like a mentor or a parent. But I see this energy of somebody who really looks up to you and sees you as somebody that, because with the Queen of Wands, right, being the mother to the Princess of Wands, could be, or you could be a mentor of sorts, you know, helping somebody else to get into that energy as well. But it's like, I see this energy of somebody really looking up to you and somebody really developing and growing in themselves. The Devil in reverse, yeah, I see this devil being removed from your life. The narcissist, the Prince of Wands in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, the one that's just trying to bring conflict and strife for like literally no reason other than their own amusement. Knight of Swords in reverse. I like that because it's kind of like saying the conflict will never actually reach you. Like your enemies are defeated before you even have to pull your sword out, right? Before you hit the battlefield. They're already defeated. Princess of Cups in the reverse. I feel this younger energy of this person who like looks up to you. Like the Princess of Cups in reverse, they might feel like an energy of like jealousy towards you. Or like, let's see. Or this could be a new connection that they make with somebody who reminds them of you, and then even that person like kind of falls out of favor with them. I see this energy of this person falling out of favor with them as well. Or falling out of favor. Let's clarify. Princess of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse. And the Six of Wands, yeah. So this is a victory for you. It's almost like this devil ends up receiving karma. That's what I'm seeing. This Princess of Wands shows up looking similar. But with the Princess of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse, it's like they take their love back. They take back their affections. They're like, no, I see you, you piece of shit. And it's almost like your victory is that you're not the only one seeing this in this individual. Your victory is that you're not the only one experiencing this with this individual, And this person is going to make themselves a very lonely individual because nobody's going to want to fuck with them anymore. Alright? They just keep repeating these cycles with different people, doing the same thing over and over. Eventually, people are going to catch on and not want to fuck with this person anymore. So I'm gonna call this deck. Mahavidya. No matter how logical an approach may be or how sensible it may seem, there are times when the heart nudges us toward a different way. Have the courage to be moved by your heart along untried paths that resonate, whatever the logical mind has to say about them. You are outgrowing a problem and birthing a superior outcome. That really covers pretty much most of that reading, honestly. Baba Tarini. When momentum is building and you don't know how to stop the feeling or fueling the fire or reverse the damage, Kali brings grace and freedom from negative patterning and stubborn mindsets resistant to change. Now is a powerful time for spiritual work and healing practices. She will support the work, and much growth can come from it. The storm shall be gentle. You shall emerge unharmed. Alright, even more confirmation on your behalf here. Dhumavati. Certain endings are unavoidable, bro. It's like saying, yeah. Certain endings are unavoidable, and they are necessary precursors to radical reinvention. Any disappointment, defeat, or loss, and the negative repercussions of such experiences will not limit your future happiness, but are opening up yet unrecognized pathways for fulfillment. Your trust must be unconditional at this time, and later you shall see that everything has worked out for the absolute best. Honestly, I couldn't have said it better myself. Like, I feel that, right now, all I really keep hearing in my mind is be loyal to your future. Stop wasting your loyalties on your past. Why do people waste their time being loyal to a past that doesn't exist anymore? You know? Be loyal to your future. That's really what... And by being loyal to your future, that means you have to drop people who are now of your past, right? You have to drop people who don't fit in your future, right? And that's rough, you know? We don't always want to have to make that decision. However, when we do make it, I guarantee you, it results in really positive outcomes, right? Because that's an act of self-love. That is an act of self-love, letting go of this shit. All devils do are lie, cheat, and steal, right? All their interest in love in life is themselves. So you need to understand that unless you can magically become them, you'll never be important to this individual. And it's better to let that shit go now rather than wait years and years and years for it to fester and become even worse, you know? I don't know, I don't feel like this energy is good for you. I feel like they mistreat you. I feel like they don't appreciate you. and you're kind of like called to be true to the energy that's true to you, really. And just stop wasting your loyalties on people who don't give a fuck, right? In real life, they don't give a fuck, right? You can see that in the way they are with other people. You can see that in the way they take care of themselves. People, and I'm not shaming anybody. I've been terrible at taking care of myself, but the way a person takes care of themselves really says a lot about their character. It really says a lot about where they are in their own mind. Even on my worst days, I still make efforts to take care of myself because I love myself even on my worst days, right? And then there are people who it's not even their worst day, and they still fail to take care of themselves, right? They still fail to make an effort to give themselves the best, right? Or to be the best for themselves, right? They feed themselves with negative energy, negative bullshit, and, it's like, at the end of the day, they've just been a fucking trash bin for the media and for bad feelings, it's like, and at some point, we all have to make a decision. Is that somebody worth wasting our affections on? Or are we, like, moving past that? I can tell you from experience that loving somebody who cannot love themselves or fails to love themselves can be the most tragic love. Because then you just get the brunt of it, right? You get the abuse that they normally only give to themselves, but now they have somebody new to project it on. You, right? And if you love yourself, you're gonna get it worse, right? Because how fucking dare you love yourself when they're unable to do that themselves, right? So you get punished for your own self-love too, in one way or another. And I really just feel like, I don't know your worth, dude. And as I'm saying that, I feel like we all need to make adjustments in our lives when we make those realizations. That you can't love somebody who doesn't love themselves. Or, you can love them, but you can't make anything work with them, right? Anything will become toxic. If you have one dirty dog and one clean dog and you have them playing together, well, guess what? Then you have two dirty dogs. You don't have two clean dogs, right? And that's really where it's at, That's why you have to be selective about the energies you entertain, right? About the people you're willing to give your time and energy and efforts to. The best lesson or the best teacher in that are usually the people who don't deserve your affections or your efforts or your time, the ones that take it all for granted and just expect it from you. I shit you not. Like, I once dated somebody who always needed to know exactly how much money I had, when I was getting paid, how much I was getting paid, all that stuff, and it's like, why? Why do people have to be, and that really helps you to understand the ulterior motive behind that, Some people are not all in it for the same reasons you are, and if you listen close enough, they'll tell you why they're in it, and it's gonna suck, but, that's where you have your intuition, and you can manifest a better life for yourself by dropping them and never seeing them again. Goodbye. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Namaste. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one.